morning skin. Say hello, old town, let it all begin again. On the run from life with a fire inside, everlasting light in the night we hide again. I see it in the clouds, I know it's coming down, I feel it all around me now. The air is getting close, it holds me like a ghost, I see her and I know. There's a fire in her eyes, she's so blinded, blinded. Night after night, I'm struck by lightning, lightning. Burning in my soul, I just wanna go, riding in the eye of a storm. Night after night, I'm struck by lightning, lightning. When the moon comes up on the city streets, it'll shine on us with a brand new beat. And then come and dance with me till the sun beats down on a crystal sea, and it all goes round again. I see it in the clouds, I know it's coming down, I feel it all around me now. The air is getting close, it holds me like a ghost, I see her and I know. There's a fire in her eyes, she's so blinded, blinded. Night after night, I'm struck by lightning, lightning. Burning in my soul, I just wanna go, riding in the eye of a storm. Night after night, I'm struck by lightning, lightning. Tonight, I'm struck by lightning, lightning. Burning in my soul, I just wanna go, riding in the eye of a storm. Night after night, I'm struck by lightning, lightning. Hey, sorry to be calling you this late. The sun is down and I'm still wide awake. There are some things that I just cannot say. And hey, when the drinks are strong, I'm feeling weak. Your Polaroids are staring back at me. That's the only thing I got to keep. We went from water into wine. My heart is on the line, 'cause the times might change, but the days won't dry. From lovers to a fight, I need you in the night. I might go insane, but I'll never say goodbye. We went from water into wine. My heart is on the line, 'cause the times might change, but the days won't dry. From lovers to a fight, I need you in the night. I might go insane, but I'll never ever say goodbye. Yeah, I'll never ever say goodbye. Yeah, I'll never ever say goodbye. I know tomorrow I wake up feeling ashamed. You can always fix the things you break. I'll add this to the list of my mistakes. But still, I think there's a chance to reconnect. Just pick up the phone and call me back, and it'll be like you have never left. We went from water into wine. My heart is on the line, 'cause the times might change, but the days won't dry. From lovers to a fight, I need you in the night. I might go insane, but I'll never say goodbye. We went from water into wine. My heart is on the line, 'cause the times might change, but the days won't dry. From lovers to a fight, I need you in the night. I might go insane, but I'll never ever say goodbye. Yeah, I'll never ever say goodbye. Yeah, I'll never ever say goodbye. the words just never come out. Look into my eyes, don't look at the wall. Nobody can take what is already ours. Shoot for the moon and we'll land in the stars. The stars. She said, don't worry, tell me where it's hurting. Every second here counts to turn this thing around, so don't you worry, tell me where it's hurting. Then she took my hand and said, don't worry, tell me where it's hurting. Every second here counts to turn this thing around, so won't you hurry, tell me where it's hurting. And we'll lay under the stars and you'll tell me what is wrong. There's nothing that you haven't seen here before. I just lay in bed and look at the walls. Everything I say you already know. It took a long while for me to let you in. Now you like the color under my skin. Baby, won't you tell me where to begin? Then she took my hand and said, don't worry, tell me where it's hurting. Every second here counts to turn this thing around, so won't you hurry, tell me where it's hurting. Yeah, we'll lay under the stars and you'll tell me what is wrong. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Yeah, we'll lay under the stars and you'll tell me what is wrong. Don't worry. Alabama, Arkansas, I do love my mom and pa, not the way that I do love you. Well, holy moly, me oh my, you're the apple of my eye. Girl, I've never loved one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I'm screaming through the nothingness. There ain't nothing that I need. Hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ. Ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. I'll follow you into the park, through the jungle, through the dark. Girl, I never loved one like you. Boats and waterfalls, alleyways and payphone calls. I've been everywhere with you. Laughing till we think we'll die, barefoot on a summer night. Never could be sweeter than with you. So let me come home. Let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. Oh, let me come home. Home is wherever I'm with you. So let
Monday morning, everybody. Good morning, Cornbread.
Good morning. Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Good.
Good. I hope everybody's off to a wonderful start to their day. Cheers, everybody. Good morning, Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday morning.
Good morning, Nikki. I hope you're off to a great morning.
Good morning, Crystal. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Ma. I hope you're off to a great morning.
Good morning, Coffin. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Monday morning.
Good morning, CJ. I hope you're off to a great morning.
Good morning, Mama Roo. How is you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. I hope everybody's off to a dope start to their day, weekday. All right, I'm getting stolen words out right now, and let's wake and bake. Cheers, everybody.
Sweet lights, you make me feel brighter than the moon shines. I'd pass you my heart, you could break it in two. I'd still be there for you, still be there for you. 'Cause you are my lullaby, you're my silver line. An ocean so deep, I can't arrive, even though I might never know. How is it to be loved by you? Feels like walls falling through. In your arms, I'll find a way. Every night, every day. Telling me to move on, but I keep my hopes on fire. I do desire in you, but you'll never know. 'Cause you are my lullaby, you're my silver line. An ocean so deep, I can't arrive, even though I'll never know. How is it to be loved by you? Feels like walls falling through. And in your arms I'll find a way. Every night and every day. How is it to be loved by you? Feels like walls falling through. In your arms I'll find a way. Every night, every day. How is it to be loved?
Good morning, Faisal. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Magic.
Good morning, Faisal. Good morning, Magic.
What has everybody got going on for their day? What, pup? Come here. Come here.
Today's Monday. Let's see. Hi, Morgie. Morgan.
Hi. Good morning.
wait for my kids to get home from school, go to the library.
Nice. Ah. Oh. You good? We good? You good? All right. All right. Check it. Check. Yeah, it's gonna be a busy day of playing some catch up and working around here. Yeah, I don't know. Word Bank game this afternoon and the retoke. And then Magic My Movie Monday. It's gonna be a good one. I'm excited for tonight. All right. If you have not got your Getting Stoned ordered in, please do. We got time to sneak in another song.
Let's go.
Cheers, everybody.
Girl, I just died in your arms tonight. Didn't even try to escape. I just died in your arms tonight. I knew I should have walked away. How you walking around with no halo? Where I'm from, the devil still roams the streets. You're the only angel I pray for. You know exactly how I need your body on me, yeah. Both our bodies are free here. Girl, you're out of my league, yeah. You don't even notice. Girl, I just died in your arms tonight. I didn't even try to escape. I just died in your arms tonight. I knew I should have walked away. Could have just walked away. Guess you never know when your time is. Wanna spend all mine between your sheets. Cause only you can revive me. You know exactly how I need your body on me, yeah. Both our bodies are free here. Girl, you're out of my league, yeah. You don't even notice. Girl, I just died in your arms tonight. I didn't even try to escape. I just died in your arms tonight. I knew I should have walked away. Yeah, should have just walked away. I should have just walked away. Just died in your arms tonight. And I didn't even try to escape, baby. Died in your arms tonight. When I should have walked away. Hey, I should have walked away. I knew I should have walked away. Should have just walked away.
Good morning, Mom. How are you?
Good morning, Mama Beans.
Good morning, Kay. Hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. We are 3 minutes from 4:20. If you have not got your Getting Stoned ordered in, please do. Yeah, no, it should be a pretty good day here. It's gonna be warm as heck today, that's for sure. But it's a good weekend. Yeah. Steve, you all right, dude?
It's poor Steve coughing up a hairball.
Yeah. I think he's good. You all right over there? Yeah, I don't know, I've just been kind of hanging out, listening to some football yesterday, and
I watched the game last night.
yeah, it was a good game last night.
It was very, very, very intense game, and then they come out even. They were tied 40-40.
Oh, nobody won.
They went overtime too.
Dang. Well, that's a bunch of shit.
I know. I was like, what the shit?
2 minutes out, everybody.
But it was really a really good game too. I'm not gonna lie. Like it just kept going back and forth between Green Bay and Cowboys.
Yeah, Micah Parsons wasn't near as big of a factor as they was thinking he was going to be.
Oh my god! Yeah. I was like, dang.
And the dude who Dallas got in that trade actually made some pretty good plays last night. So
yes.
It's not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Yanks are going to the playoffs? Let's go. That's dope. 1 minute out, everybody. Amber, are you still rocking with us? Do you want to drop the word getting? We'll smoke for 420 and see what the morning brings. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hey, thank you, Amber. Happy 420, everybody. Cheers.
Smoke weed every day.
Good morning, Ash. How are you? You're having a wonderful morning. Hope Kate's having a wonderful morning. Just looking to see if I can There we go. It's a ridiculous ball of energy in the sky, that's for sure.
I feel blinded by the light right now.
Such a great song. What's everybody smoking on this morning? I'm smoking Pablo Escobar and hitting the vape.
Power plant.
Oh, that sounds good. I don't know if I've heard of that.
Very good. It's a sativa.
Khalifa turtles? That sounds really good. And like an interesting breed of turtle. We'll play a song and dive into our This Day in History. Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Chasing the moon at midnight, crossing highways, staying awake till new light, sleeping by the lake. And there's a fire burning in the rain, we were hell-bent to save. Growing tired, lose so many days, waves take us away. I still think about sunsets in California, blue eyes, fireflies and ocean water. How'd we get so close to what we wanted, just to watch our sun burn out? Skies living wild, counting the stars, losing time, ocean silence. There's a fire burning in the rain, we were hell-bent to save. Growing tired, lose so many days, waves take us away. I still think about sunsets in California, blue eyes, fireflies and ocean water. How'd we get so close to what we wanted, just to watch our sun burn out? Think about sunsets in California, blue eyes, fireflies and ocean water. How'd we get so close to what we wanted, just to watch our sun burn out?
All right, let's this day in history it up for September 29th.
Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for September 29th. September 29th is the 272nd day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 273rd in leap years, with 93 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is facetious. Facetious is an adjective that means joking or jesting, often inappropriately, treating serious issues with deliberately inappropriate humor. Flippant, meant to be humorous or funny, not serious. A couple of example sentences might be, in order to liven things up, Jeffrey made a facetious suggestion that the company solve its budget problems by buying lottery tickets. Or, Dad made a facetious comment about discovering a formula to make kids clean their rooms without being told. The word facetious comes from a Latin word that means jest. First known use of the word facetious is in the late 1500s. Facetious. And if you've got a word you'd like us to explore in this Word of the Day segment, drop it in the comments. We'll take a look at it. And with that, September 29, 1547 is thought to be the birthday of Spanish novelist, poet, and playwright Miguel de Cervantes. Now, why do I say it that way? Thought to be the birthday. Well, they kept records differently back then, what records they did keep, so the actual date of his birth is not entirely clear. However, his baptism was recorded on October 9th, and it was customary in Spain at the time for babies to be named after the saint on whose feast day they were born. Today is the feast day of St. Michael, so it's not unreasonable to think that this might be his birthday. Clever bit of detective work there, don't you think? This is the birthday of Italian-American physicist and academic Enrico Fermi, born September 29, 1901. A brilliant man, he demonstrated the first self-sustaining nuclear chain reaction and has several different scientific principles named after him. The Fermi paradox, for instance, brings up the apparent contradiction between the lack of evidence for extraterrestrial civilizations and various high estimates for their probability. Very interesting thought experiment. Enrico Fermi lived to the age of 53. This is the birthday of American singer, guitarist, and songwriter Mark Farner, born September 29, 1948. He was the lead singer and guitarist for the group Grand Funk Railroad back in the 70s. He's pretty much stayed in the business since then, too, by the way. I've mentioned him before on his birthday and did a hashtag short about him, and I gotta tell you, he's got a lot of ardent fans. He and his music have been mentioned in such popular culture as The Simpsons and comedy series Curb Your Enthusiasm. He's had a few health issues, as one might expect, but by golly, he's still alive and still working. I placed a link to his website in the description, so you can go check that out if you're a big Mark Farner fan. The convention establishing the European Organization for Nuclear Research, whose acronym is CERN, otherwise known as CERN, was signed on September 29, 1954. The YF-22, which later came to be called F-22 Raptor, flew for the first time on September 29, 1990. Today's song is We're an American Band by Grand Funk Railroad. It was released in June of 1973 as one of the singles from their album of the same name. Written by Don Brewer and produced by Todd Rundgren, We're an American Band became their first #1 single and really helped enlarge Grand Funk Railroad's appeal. In addition, the song has earned a place on VH1's list of the 100 Greatest Hard Rock Songs. We're an American Band, #1, September 29, 1973. Link in the description. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page that's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Oh, get your microphone. Okay. Phone over there. Hello. Okay. Cacophony is a sound. Oh, cacophony is a noun that I'm gonna have to look that up. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Alrighty, you got to read it the right way. Let's start over. It's 8 o'clock, so all of the reminders are going to be dinging. I forgot to turn those off. Okay, stop it. Don't alienate people who can be helpful to you. Flinging happiness all over the place. Alrighty, back to work. I think we got it this time.
Much love, Vicki B. Yes, if you are not following Vicki Bowers, please make sure that you are, or you are missing out. Thank you so much for this day in history. Super duper appreciate it. Please make sure that you are following her on all of the platforms that she mentioned. Good morning, Fabi.
Good morning, Bobby.
Hope you are having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Boxman. How are you?
What's up, Boxman?
Good morning, Angela. Hope you are having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Angela.
I'm going to have to get that.
No, go lay down. I love you, but you were in the road. She's bad, Christina. She was in the road. So now I got her back in here and told her to lay her butt down. Good morning, Brittany and Jennifer. I hope you guys are having an amazing morning. Oh man, Kay. At least she got her. Good morning, Bill. Are you excited? Are you and Angela excited? Oops.
I'm back. All right. Hey, what up, Bill? What up, Brittany? Yeah, she's kind of crazy this morning. Logan is. She's already knocked a bunch of shit over and hit her ball in places. That's all right, though. She was cooped up all day yesterday because I was at work, so we'll play and run around today. All right, let's play our song of the day. Cheers, everybody. That's such a great song.
Yes.
Good morning, Pupper.
Good morning. You done? Oh, your paws are all wet.
We do have our morning speaker coming up. Cornbread, you want to pick a number 1 through 847?
800.
800.
What did you say?
800.
Yeah, what?
Joey, pick a song.
Huh?
Joey, pick a song.
Pick a song. You said 800. That's a song?
A number.
You said pick a song. You said 800. That was not a song.
He said pick a
800.
song between 1 to 800.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Run away with me in the dead of the night. In the morning we'll lead another life. We can change our name, we can change our start, but we'll never forget who we really are. We're still young and free to roam. Let's get lost, 'cause you're my home. Like a river, flow with it, flow with it. Nobody knows where we're going, going. We're undiscovered, but just roll with it, roll with it. We're like diamonds in the sand. 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 Run away with me like the power lines. I know sparks are gonna fly when we collide. If the stars don't shine for us tonight, it don't matter at all. Got so much time, we're still young, free to roam. Let's get lost, 'cause you're my home. Like a river, flow with it, flow with it. Nobody knows where we're going, going. We're undiscovered, but just roll with it, roll with it. We're like diamonds in the sand. 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 We're like diamonds in the sand.
एक जानवर ऐसा ये चिकदाना एक जानवर ऐसा ये चिकदाना एक जानवर ऐसा ये चिकदाना एक जानवर ऐसा.
Dope song. That was great. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. We're going to go with a Jim Rohn this morning. Jim Rohn for our morning speaker this morning. All right, here we go.
For you, jot these down. Now some challenges for you, jot these down. I'm going to go through them very quickly now as we rush to a conclusion here in about 13 minutes. Here they are. You're going to have to write fast now. Here's number one. Review your performance, whether it's communication or whether it's activity or whether it's a CEO or whether it's on the job. Here's what my father said, a seminar in a sentence. I wish he was here to give it, but since he's not here, in his honor, I will give his seminar in a sentence. Here it is. Always do more than you get paid for to make an investment in your future. Now, some unions would argue with us on this, but that's my papa's seminar in a sentence. Always do more than you get paid for to make an investment in your future. My father was so unique. Papa said, if it's raining, you can't fix the roof. If it isn't raining, it doesn't need to be fixed. He was a grand old man. Wow, this guy. So review your performance, your language with your children. Just go over that and say, have I been too harsh and too strong, too stubborn? Should I learn to be easier, mix more compassion with the tough stuff I have to deal with? Yes. You know, prayer will help sometimes. If nothing else, you know, dear God, help me say the right thing, not to ruin it all by poor communication. Here's the next on my list. Face your fears. You know, I don't know what challenges you might have in going over the stuff we've been going over in terms of amending your philosophy or going back and, you know, redoing some stuff that you might have messed up. But face all your fears. That's how you conquer them. Don't dismiss them, just face them. Say, here's what I'm afraid of. I wonder what I could do to change that. Here's the next one. Exercise your willpower to change direction. You don't have to keep doing what you've done the last 6 years if it's not yielding you the benefits you want. In the seminar I do for Jerry, my mentor helped me to review the last 6 years so I wouldn't repeat those errors the next 6. See, if you're a goose, you have no choice to do the next 6 like you did the last 6. But if you're not a goose, here's what you can do. Pick a new destination and start going that way. You say, well, I've done this for the last 2 years. I'll probably have to do it another 2. And the answer is no, not in a million years. Now, you can change one little degree at a time, or if you want to, you can revolutionize the whole thing. Who says you couldn't revolutionize the whole thing in a week's time and start a brand new direction that will most assuredly help you arrive in a brand new place a year from now, 3 years from now? No telling 5 years from now where you could arrive. Use your willpower to start the process. Just willpower to change a little or change a lot. Anybody can change. You don't have to repeat last year. Clean up the errors. Invest it now in the next year. Watch it make the difference. Here's the next one that's important. Parents have to do it. We ask our kids to do it, but we've got to do it. Admit.
Good morning, Chance. How are you, man?
Good morning, Chance.
Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Been a minute. Hope you've been well. We're just hanging out listening to our morning speaker, Jim Rohn, this morning. Here we go.
Your mistakes. Sometimes you have to admit them to others. Here's some of the best words in the English language. I'm sorry. The reason why those are good words is because it could start a whole new relationship. It could start 2 people going in a whole new direction. I'm sorry. Simple, easy, not easy, but if you get this done, the turnaround can be dramatic. The early years can be big in payoff. And here's the big one. Admit your mistakes to yourself. You don't have to babble about them to everybody in the neighborhood. But it doesn't hurt to sit down and have a conversation with yourself and say, there's no use kidding myself. Here's where I really am. I've got pennies in my pocket and I got nothing in the bank. That's what I said after the Girl Scout left my door. I had a conversation with myself. And I said, I don't want this to happen anymore. Next, refine your goals. I don't know what ambitions you've had up until now, but this weekend would be a good time to start the process. We're going to talk about our goals workshop before our session is over this weekend. Maybe that will help stimulate you to set some higher goals, reach for some higher purpose, go for something beyond what you thought you could do. By the time this weekend's over, you might double, triple, quadruple the amount of goals, purpose, all the things you think you can accomplish. You could multiply that by 10 by the time we finish here on Sunday. Here's the next one, believe in yourself. Yes, you got to believe in God, and you got to believe in the community, and you've got to believe in the possibilities. You've got to believe in the economy. You've got to believe that tomorrow can be better than today. But here's the big one, believe in yourself. There isn't a skill you can't learn. There isn't a discipline you can't try. There isn't a class you couldn't take. There isn't a book you couldn't read. If it's written in some other language, you just get it translated and read it. Here's the next one. Ask for wisdom. This is communication of the highest source. Ask for wisdom. Ask for wisdom that creates answers. Ask for the wisdom that creates faith to believe things are possible. In King Solomon's day, there was the dilemma of two mothers who claimed the same baby. And the question was, whose baby is this? This mother says, it's mine. The other mother says, no, it's mine. Solomon said, bring me the baby. They brought him the baby, and he raised the sword. He said, I'm going to cut this baby in half and give one half to this mother and one half to this mother. And as he raised his sword, sobbingly, the real mother said, no, 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 don't cut the baby in half. Give it to her, who was not the real mother. Solomon says, now I know who's the real mother. See, that is so wise. And the moment was such drama. But Solomon, the wisest of the wise, knew what to do to settle the deal. Ask for wisdom to deal with the challenges of today and tomorrow, to deal with the challenges your family brings you. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Here's the next one, conserve your time. I must learn to do this. How much time have I got left? Not an unlimited supply. How many of these weekends can I do? Not 1,000, just a few, maybe a handful. Sometimes we get faked out. Bill Bailey says, the average person says, I got 20 more years. No, Bill says you got 20 more times. If you go fishing once a year, you've only got 20 more times to go fishing, not 20 years. That fakes you out. I got 20 years. No, 20 times. See, that brings it right down to the real stuff. 20.
Good morning, Gray.
Good morning, Gray.
You're having a wonderful Monday morning. We're just hanging out, listening to our morning speaker, Jim Rohn, for a Monday morning. Here we go.
20 times. How many more seminars like this? Not 1,000, a few, just a few. So would I mumble and stumble? Would I give you less than my best when I've only got a few more to give? And the answer is no, of course not. If you're a person of some dignity and quality, you wouldn't let that happen. Next, invest your profits. We're going to talk now about this before the weekend is over on financial independence. And I'm going to give you some excellent advice. Here was one of the philosophies Mr. Schoaf gave me, along with Mary Kay. Here's what he said. Profits are better than wages. Wages make you a living. Profits make you a fortune. Mary Kay and I went for that. Wow. Could we start earning profits while we're making a living? The answer is yes. I went berserk. Here's one now, protect your family. These are troublesome times. Not that they haven't been troublesome times for 6,000 years. At school, troublesome times. I know a wonderful mother and a wonderful father who had two boys. In school, they went two different directions, and one became a model citizen and the other one went to jail. Wow. Protect your family as best you can from the hidden dangers, the lurking evil one. Here's the next one, live with intensity. You might as well turn it up a notch or two after this weekend. Why not? Invest more of you in whatever you do. Be a little stronger, be a little wiser. Step up your vitality, contribution. Put everything you've got into everything you do, and then ask for more vitality and more strength and more vigor, more heart, more soul. Next, find your place. This one now is so important. If you just work on a job, find the best place where you can serve well. And sure enough, they'll ask you to occupy a better place. And if you keep doing the job well, the guy says, well, if I had a better job, I'd really pour it on. But I got this lousy job, so I just goof off. See, that's the philosophy of disaster. So you've got a lousy job. Do the very best you can. That's your best way out. Is not to do less than you could, but to do the best you can. With that philosophy, your life can take great leaps forward. Here's a Bible phrase that says, if you work on your gifts, they will make room for you. They'll make a place for you. Here's the next one. Demand integrity from yourself. You can't demand integrity from someone else. Integrity is like loyalty. You can't demand it of someone else. You can only demand it of yourself. Be the best example of loyalty, and you'll get some loyal followers. Be the best example of integrity, and you'll have people surround you that have integrity. Lead the way. Next. Welcome the disciplines. Can't give you much better advice than that, because disciplines create the reality. Disciplines build bridges, build cities. Disciplines, a well-disciplined activity creates abundance, creates uniqueness, productivity. Next, fight for what's right. It's a fight we're in. The storyteller says, and there was great war in heaven. Wow, you mean way back there? Yes. 1/3 of the angels conspired. I asked Bill Bailey, how long do you suppose it took 1/3 of these angels to get together? Did they conduct meetings? I don't know. Bailey says the storyteller doesn't say. I said, then we're supposed to use our imagination. I don't know. It does say finally the great war occurred and the 2/3 prevailed and the 1/3 lost. One of the writers of later scripture, here's what he said, I fought a good fight. See, that's extraordinary to be able to say. I fought for my kids, and I fought for what was right, and I fought for my good health, and I fought to protect my company, and I fought for a good career that would bless my family. I fought a good fight. It's good to fight. The encroachment, opposites are in conflict, and we're in the middle. And if you want something valuable, you got to fight for it. Then this writer also said, not only have I fought a good fight, and I'll finish with this, and I got a much longer list, but maybe I can cover these at another time. He said, I fought a good fight, and I kept the faith. See, that's the deal. Keep faith with your family. Fight like crazy and keep faith. Fight the enemy and keep faith. Fight illness and keep faith. Fight the evil and keep faith. I can't give you much better advice. So thank you very much for your attention. I appreciate it.
That was dope. I like that. We'll definitely have to see if I can find some more of his speaker speeches.
That was good.
But we'll play a song and see where we're at with our morning. Cheers, everybody.
Walking alone on the shores of longing, I miss your footprints next to mine. Sure as the waves and the sands are washing, your rhythm keeps my heart in time. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you. you hear me too. Wrapped in my arms with every moment, the memories that pull me through. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you. To carry on for you. I'll carry on for you. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you. Keep me running, keep me coming back to you. Hold me harder, love me like you know you do. Keep me running, keep me coming back to you. Hold me harder, love me like you know you do. You found me, made me into something new. Led me through the deepest water. I promise loud to carry on for you.
Oh, fucking A. Facebook got us for that one.
What?
Damn.
What the shit?
Right.
Good morning, Mindy.
Good morning, Mindy.
Hashtag fuck you, Facebook.
249 locations. That's a real one. That's a real one. Hey, what up, man? Good morning, Jeremy. You just caught us getting shut off Facebook. All right, I'm going to unplug and replug, everybody. There goes the Circus Alot Facebook. There goes the Cove Facebook. Fucking bastards. What a bunch of bitches.
We're just trying to chill and listen to music.
Right, for reals and shit.
Like, why can't you just let us do that? Another
Fuck you,
truckers.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Facebook. So dumb. I'm so sorry, everybody. For real. Fucking bitches.
Yeah. Mother truckers.
All right, let me see here. I know we got some songs that won't get us shut off. This has been become a daily ritual song, so we'll play this one and go from there. We'll start with this one. let everybody recongregate, and then we'll go from there. We are back. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
When I was younger, I should have known better, and I can't feel no remorse, and you don't feel nothing back. I got a new girlfriend. She feels like he's on top, and I don't feel no remorse, and you can't see past my blinders. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help if you falls in love. I got a little paycheck, you got big plans, you gotta move, and I don't feel nothing at all, and you can't feel nothing slow. Honey, I love you, that's all she wrote. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, like a drug. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help the fool. You've been on my mind, girl. Yeah, yeah. Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. Oh, Ophelia, Ophelia. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. Oh, Ophelia, oh, Ophelia.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have to get up super early.
Man.
All right, we did have a guest scheduled to come on this morning, but they had to reschedule. A few things come up this morning, so we are going to do a stand-up comedy this morning. This lady is fucking hilarious. Her name is Leanne Morgan. I don't know if you guys have heard of her or not. But figure we'll start the week off with some laughs. Yeah, we'll have our guest come on another day. No worries at all. We're here every morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time. All right, here we go.
And she's athletic, and she's mean. And all right, my second baby is my oldest daughter, who's about to graduate from the University of Tennessee. She's 22, and let me tell y'all, I know every crow thinks theirs is the blackest, but let me say that she is a beauty, and she is smart. And she's done very well in school, and she's in a sorority and done well with her sorority, and she's athletic, and she's mean. And we're scared to death of her. We walk on eggshells around her. She's not mean to other people or in public. She holds it in so that she can come home and like spew it out onto me. That's okay. That's God's way. But this is what I think happens. When she was a junior, her summer between her junior and senior year, I think that God allows this to happen. And you little girls, that your babies aren't this old, just listen to me. All right, one day they'll just turn on you. And you'll think, who in the world is this? Who's coming down the steps in the morning? We don't know who this is. I think that God allows that because he knows that you're about to let your baby go off to college or whatever they're going to do. And he knows that you're grieving. So he makes them just as mean as he can so that you can let them go. And I believe that. That summer, the very breath that I breathed out of my nostrils made her so angry. We were not allowed to eat cereal in our own home because she couldn't stand to hear us chew. I don't mean to talk about her because she had a lot on her. She had to empty the dishwasher. Stuff like that. That's so hard. Okay, let me tell you about an example when she was probably your baby's age, y'all's little children, because y'all are so cute. Look, their thyroid's still functioning. Y'all still got hair. Good for y'all. Y'all got on little breeches. Yay. Okay. When my middle one, when she was in elementary school, I was so blessed that I got to take them to school and pick them up every day in my minivan. And I would watch them come out, my girls, and I saw them. They were in a good mood. I saw it. All right, they would be goosing each other and waving to all the little children and the principal. See you tomorrow. Okay. Then they come over to my minivan, get in, slam the door. That middle woman take her backpack and sling me in the back of the head with it. She'd say every day something like, I'm starving to death. You don't have a piece of cheese in this car? Your driving's making me car sick. I hate her. Why did you have her? And the baby be sitting over the back, she'd be going, Mom, 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 Mom. And I'd say, what? And she'd go, Mom, 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 Mom. I go, what? I'm listening. She could say some of the craziest things. She said to me one day, did Jesus ever have head lice? How do you answer that? I said, well, baby, I don't know. But if he did, I know he healed it. Let me tell y'all that I am a mama, and I have 3 children that I'm in love with, and I am now an empty nester. I have 2 in college and 1 married. And you think I look forward to being an empty nester. Some people go, woo. I don't feel woo. I miss them. My husband misses them. I found Netflix when the last one left, my baby child, she's now 20. When she left, I took to the bed and I ate chocolate covered blueberries that you get at Target. And I found Netflix, and I binged watched Scandal. Have y'all seen Scandal? That first season, the chemistry between the 2 main characters. I think something's really going on. Anyway, it set me on fire. And so I laid up in the bed and watched that and like ordered Jimmy John's from my bed. And my husband said, "Are you all right?" But I ended up getting sciatica from laying in the bed. I didn't get bed sores. I got sciatica and then ended up having to get physical therapy that cost $1,000 because of my deductible. But anyway, but I grieve so much over my kids being gone. All right, so when my husband gets home, he's as sad as I am. When he gets home, we just stare out into space. And he's very quiet. He's an introvert. He doesn't talk. He doesn't chat. So I just sit and talk to myself. And we have 2 beagle hounds, and we just sit and kiss them in the mouth. And they are yummy. And we go to bed. And a lot of y'all look really young in here, and I'm going to scare y'all to death. But I'm going to tell y'all, look at these young girls right here. I'm going to tell y'all what your future is going to be, okay? All right, when you get to be about your mid-40s, you're going to start a thing called perimenopause. It's before you go through menopause, and it makes you crazy. And you sweat in the bed at night. Okay, and all your hormones get messed up. All right, I go to the bedroom, and I am so hot at night that I put the air on 68 because I don't want to die. My husband puts it back up on 70. And he says, "You're freezing me to death." He's having to wear pajamas for the first time in our marriage. Okay. He said, "I can see my breath." That's a lie. But I know he is cold because one time he had to wear a toboggan. But anyway, we get in the bed, and that big beagle, who is 10 years old, a boy named Augie, who is so sweet, my husband spoons him in the bed. And then we've got a new little beagle that is a pocket beagle, and her name is Gigi, and she is so yummy. And she had a nervous tick when we got her, and she ate our couch. But other than that, I love her. And she gets in the bed, and she backs her little butthole up against my head at night, right here. And when we get, all right, so when my husband spoons that big one will roll his eyes at me and looks like, "I don't want him. I want you." So when my husband drifts off to sleep, that big beagle scoots over and then gets in the crook of my legs. So through the night, I break out in a sweat because I'm in perimenopause, and it's right here in the back of my neck. Dr. Oz said it. Okay, so then I'm sweating like I've done Zumba all night. And my husband snores. It depends on if he's put on weight. If he's stressed out at work, he'll put on weight. He'll eat a bunch of white flour. And then he snores a different way. But if he's playing tennis and he's watching what he eats, this is really how he snores. He starts going, pew, pew, pew. It's enough to kill you. Okay. You can set a watch by it. Sometimes it's just a puff of air, and it's on my head with a butthole right here, with a big beagle right here. So that's your nighttime routine of perimenopause. Look at how beautiful they are. See, they still have their bloom. Good for y'all. Y'all are probably out doing yoga. Okay, I have given up. All right. Let me tell y'all how this all started between me and my husband. We met at the University of Tennessee while he was stalking me. He was so tickled with me. Okay, he was getting an MBA. I was finishing up my undergraduate. He is so smart and such an overachiever that he had already gotten an undergraduate, worked for 2 years, and got an MBA. I was just finishing mine up, my undergraduate, because I'm so fun. And I thought, oh my gosh, he is so smart. He can do math. He can reconcile a checkbook. There's no telling where we're going to go, what we're going to see, how we're going to live. Well, we graduated and he decided to buy a used mobile home business in Beanz Station, Tennessee. And I know y'all don't know where Beanz Station is. In the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. Did any of y'all ever see Deliverance? I think they filmed that there. Beautiful, beautiful lakes and pretty and all that. But so he moved me there and he wanted me to be in sales for him at this used mobile home business. So I did that day until I saw a family drive up in a Gremlin with the window out and a 9-year-old smoking a cigarette. That's the truth. She lit it off of her meemaw. And that's her grandmother. Do I need an interpreter? Okay. She lit it off her grandmama. And so I quit that day and I went home and I got pregnant that night. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I had 3 babies in 4.5 years. Yeah, it hurt. It did. I was pregnant and or breastfeeding for 6 straight years in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains. And let me tell y'all, when I found out about my 3rd baby, I feel terrible how I reacted, but I was so overwhelmed and so tired. But I knew that day I didn't feel right. I thought, what is wrong with me? I'm tired and I kind of feel sick. And I thought, oh my gosh, surely I'm not pregnant this quick after this, because my girls were 20 months apart. So I had to know. I was crazy. I drove to the Walmart in the foothills of the Appalachian Mountains, and I took my 2 babies with me and the diaper bag and all that stuff you take with you. And I went into the Walmart and bought an EPT pregnancy test. I took it in the stall and I tinkled on it. And my 3-year-old boy looked at me and said, what, is it positive? And it was. And I drove home just as fast as I could, and I called my husband at work, and I said, you're trying to kill me, aren't you? Well, you're not going to, because I'm going to walk out in the woods and let the animals eat me. But y'all little mamas probably know what I'm talking about. It's so overwhelming. We would be in the grocery store, and my 3-year-old little boy, so yummy, so sweet, would be in Superman panties with doo-doo balls falling out at the grocery store. I think, oh my gosh, did anybody see that? I don't have anything in my purse to pick it up with. Is some little child gonna think it's a milk dud? Just keep on moving, everybody. Just keep on moving. Oh, me. All right, now they are grown. And I cannot believe it. It just flew by. My boy is 24 years old, and he is married. He got out of college. He met his college sweetheart his freshman year. He said he would never marry young, but he did, and he brought her home. And all right, who in here has had boys and girls? Can you clap? Who do you think's easier to raise? I mean, just yell it out. Boys or girls? Boys. Boys. Every once in a while, a little frail woman will yell, girl. And she's probably being threatened. But anyway, no. We love our girls. I love my girls. I truly do. And I know that when I'm in the nursing home, they'll be the ones to come and pluck my chin hairs. Because my boy will be off with his wife and her people. Because he said to me, he brought her home and he said, you got a terrible look on your forehead. And I said, oh, it's nothing against her. It's just I'm jealous because I thought you would only love me. I know that's twisted. I know it is, but he was the best thing that ever happened to me. All right, my kids all yell at me, and my husband, everybody's in a bad mood all the time, and he's the only one that's never fussed at me. And he was just the sweetest child growing up. And so when he said he was going to marry somebody and move off, it was awful. But let me say that I love her, and they live near us, and she's like another child to me, and it has been a blessing. She is very sweet and has forgiven me for my forehead looks. But anyway, but he said to me right before they got married, he goes, Mom, she's going to be my immediate family. You're now my extended family. He said, Mom, that's biblical. I thought, why did I show him the Bible? Let me tell you all about him. He's an old soul. Have you ever met anybody that was an old soul? He was born an 80-year-old man. He has had a garden since he was in 6th grade. He plays the mountain dulcimer and the banjo. He woodworks. He makes spoons. He makes spoons. I mean, he is so yummy. All right, his favorite music is gospel bluegrass. His favorite, no. Okay. Ding-a-ding-a-ding. All right. His favorite artist was Dr. Ralph Stanley. Dr. Ralph, look at you. Look at you, knowing who Dr. Ralph Stanley is. Okay, for those of you who don't, he was on the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That is probably the most famous thing he did. But he was the godfather of Mountain Soul. He ended up dying at like 92.
Ruby.
He had a little cowboy hat propped on his head. Yummy. Okay, he would come through Knoxville, and I would take my son to see Dr. Ralph when my son couldn't drive. They propped little Dr. Ralph up on stage because he was so old. I almost threw my panties at him because that's what you do to Tom Jones. And I love him. But anyway, I was standing there listening to Dr. Ralph Stanley singing gospel bluegrass, and I think to myself, how many teenage boys are listening to this? What are teenage boys listening to? Rihanna, Walk a Flock of Flame, some of that nasty goings on. I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I had to yell at my boy, turn that gospel bluegrass down. You're out of control. If I hear I Saw the Light one more time. All right, here's another example of meanness. My middle one is in a sorority at the University of Tennessee, and a lot of those little girls will come home that can't go home on the weekends. They'll come to our house, and I can cook for them. I enjoy it, I really do. And they can wash their clothes. Well, one little girl came, and I washed that little thing's clothes because she stayed 2 days. And all I said to her was, Katie, you're so tiny. Your little underwear looks like a slingshot. That little girl thought it was funny, and my baby looked at me and went,
Good morning, Kimmy.
Good morning, Kimmy.
Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday morning. We're just hanging out, listening to we already did our morning speaker, but this is just another one. But it's a comedy special. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday. Let's fucking go.
So I got out of there. And then when that little girl left, I came back in. I said, what's wrong with me saying that her little panties look like a slingshot? I wish somebody'd say my panties look like a slingshot. You boys in the front row, y'all want to know what my panties look like? Did y'all ever watch Braveheart and Mel Gibson? You remember that big old catapult when they'd pull that big thing back, put a ball in it, fling it, and kill a bunch of women and children with it. That's what my panties look like. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you for clapping for my panties. I used to wear Victoria's Secret when I was their age because I still had hope. But y'all know what? I quit wearing them. You know why? Because y'all know who owns Victoria's Secret? Satan. And I don't wear my panties for evil. So that was cutting me in two. They just got to be too little. So I bought Somas. Anybody here giving up like I have? Anybody here wearing Somas? No? Let me tell you about Somas. They're the best thing that's ever happened. Okay, because they've got a whole line of nightgowns and underwear and all this stuff that's called Cool Nights. Because it pulls moisture away from you in the night. Yay. To keep you from having a stroke. Because you're going through the change and you're sweating. Dr. Oz, are y'all with me? So, it has a dry fit technology in it. So you boys could play golf in them. I'm not kidding. They're not pretty, but anyway, that's what I wear. Let me tell you a little bit about my husband. My husband is very smart and very quiet and an introvert and does very well. And then married me, and we've been exactly the opposite, but it has worked. He's a big man. He's 6'4". He can kick a door in, and I like that. He works like a dog, and he loves a baby. Let me tell y'all that he is a baby cuddler at East Tennessee Children's Hospital. He cuddles the drug-dependent babies every week of the world as a volunteer. Oh, no, sweet. He didn't help me with mine. But because he was out making a living and paying for all this. We've got 2 still in college, and I wanted a 4th baby so bad. When my baby child went to kindergarten, I nearly grieved myself to death. I thought, Lord, what am I going to do with all this time on my hands? I hope I don't get hooked on whiskey and start honky-tonking. And about 3 weeks into her going to kindergarten, I was like, woohoo! Woohoo! Now I can go get a pap smear without somebody sitting on my head. But my husband, when I dropped her off, he said, meet me at the IHOP. Because he knows that pancakes get me through a hard time. And I was crying, and I said, I want another baby. And he said, why don't you get a job? Yeah, right. So I said, I want a 4th baby. And he said, y'all are sucking the financial life out of me. So he bought me a dachshund. I had that dachshund for years. She's gone now. But let me tell you, she and I both got thyroid issues. She had cushions. I was walking her in our neighborhood one day, and a little girl came out in her driveway, and she said, can I pet your groundhog?
Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Deb.
Hope you're having a wonderful Monday morning. We're just hanging out listening to some stand-up comedy. Leanne Morgan, this is fucking hilarious. I love this lady. She's fucking funny. Here we go.
Oh, y'all. So about my husband. All right, so my husband is a big man and is 6'4". I'm 5'8". We breed big kids. And we wanted them to be in sports and when they were growing up. And so we made them do all kinds of mess they didn't want to do. And we put our boy, when he was little bitty, we put him in T-ball. He hated it. I don't know if any of y'all have had a baby play t-ball, but for those of you who don't know, t-ball season, it's about 110 degrees outside. It's little children that are 4 look like they've got a diaper on under their baseball pants or a pull-up. The games last about 3 hours. Nobody ever hits the ball, throws the ball, catches the ball, makes contact with the ball. My baby laid in a fetal position in the outfield the entire season. He never touched a ball. Every once in a while, he'd pop his little head up and say, "Water." One game, it was so hot, and I told the middle one to go out and take her brother a water bottle. She was about 2.5, and she went walking out there with a tutu and a crown and a wand and her pink prostitute shoes from Walmart. She walked about halfway, stopped, got a glazed look over her eyes, pulled her little panties to the side, and pooped in the t-ball field. She really did. So I had to run out there and get a stick and flick it into the woods because I didn't want another child to step in it or think it was a milk dud. He would not play sports for several years because of that trauma, and then ended up playing football and cross country and a bunch of stuff, and still he likes to mountain bike and hike and do scary things, but he likes to come, out west to do it. And he's a fly fisherman. Can y'all tell I'm in love with him? Okay. Okay. All right. About the sports. I played sports. I wanted them to play sports too. I know y'all are thinking, you sissy thing, you did not. But I played basketball. Thank you. I need that. It was the early 80s when I played, and I had really big hair. I used to hot roll my hair to play ball. We all did. Okay, and I'm from such a little bitty farming community, and it's 500 people in Middle Tennessee, and we didn't know what waterproof mascara was. So by the end of my games, I looked like, say, if Tammy Wynette and Alice Cooper had a child together. I was a forward. Sometimes I had to be the center if Mary Dowling had to take her baby to the health department. My husband is very smart, does very well. We are sucking the life out of him. He is a nice looking man, but he has a receding hairline and he hates it. I think it's handsome, but he hates it. So I said, why don't I take you to my hairdresser and we'll get her to buzz you one of those haircuts real close to your head, like Justin Timberlake. You know what I mean? Like real close to the head. Well, we did it, and we didn't know his head was pointed. And he said, I look like somebody, and I can't quite think of who it is. And I said, is it Bull on Night Court? He said, no, that's not who I was thinking about. About 3 days later, he said, I know who it is. It's that lazy starfish Patrick on SpongeBob SquarePants. I got to get a thing of water, honey. I'm spitting cotton. Oh, y'all. I'm so much more, way more than I have. And since I had a baby in the hospital, I probably weigh about the same that I had a baby in the hospital. And back then, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, what in the world's happened to me? And I had my class reunion right after I had my first baby, and I wore a big jumper, and I was nursing. And I remember like drinking a Diet Coke, and my breast milk shot out the front of my dress. And then one of my friends from high school said, when are you going to have your baby? And I was like, I've had my baby. But anyway, I feel fat, and it's my hormones. I have no testosterone. I went to the doctor. I had no testosterone, no progesterone. I have way too much estrogen, which evidently makes you bitter and angry and hateful. That's what my family says. I think they're bitter and hateful and angry. But it has messed up my weight and all that. Well, that, and I've been eating white flour. But I have been on every diet in the world. I've done everything. I've done Whole30. I've done South Beach. I have done Weight Watchers. All right, I praise God that Weight Watchers doesn't have a limit on how many times you can join. Because I have joined Weight Watchers 9 times. And lost 7 pounds in all. Come to find out, you have to follow a program. I know that, but I go because the meetings are funny, and it's like going to a comedy club. It really is. It's like AA, but it's for people who eat their emotions. And that's who I am. I eat my emotions. Like my husband would come home and the kids would be fighting, and he'd say something like, what have you done all day? And I'd eat a hot dog, and I don't even know where it came from. Well, I had to keep from drinking whiskey. I didn't want to get hooked on whiskey with little children. So I joined Weight Watchers so many times. And this last time, Oprah bought it. And they had Oprah on TV, and she was twirling pasta on a fork and running through tall grass. And I thought, well, if she can do it, I can do it. No. So, no, turns out, no, for the 9th time. But what the deal is they give you a point value on food. So fruits and vegetables are free. You don't care, really. And like a piece of beef that's the size of a credit card. It's like 5 points or something like that. You don't want any of that. You're so hungry when you start that you could eat the wallpaper off the walls. You want a Snickers bar, but they're like 12 points. My sister goes on it every time I do, and she'll call me and she'll say, it's noon, and I've eaten all my points. Oh, y'all, I've done every kind of exercise in the world. And when I was y'all age, I was so gung-ho. And I wanted to go and do, and I wanted to be firm and tone. And then one day I just said, I don't care. But, and that's a good feeling too. But when I was y'all's age, I was big into CrossFit. Do y'all have CrossFit here? Ooh, I hope y'all don't end up in a boot. All right. It is bad mama jamma. And they came to Knoxville, and these young boys in their early 20s opened it up, and they were darling. And they both had little fannies that looked like baseballs. And I wanted my fanny to look like a baseball. So I got my good friend Becky. Becky and I joined CrossFit together. For those of you who don't know, it's like military moves, push-ups, pull-ups, that kind of thing. They'd put a big tractor tire in the parking lot, and they'd set Becky in it, and I'd pull her across the parking lot while she held her purse. Well, these boys came to us one day, and they said, hey, we're going to have a contest, and whoever wins it gets 3 months of free training. And it's going to be for the women and for the men. It's going to last 10 weeks. We're going to take your before and after picture, and then the whole gym's going to vote on whose body has changed the most. We were like, yes. So one day we show up, didn't know it was picture day. I had on a horrible looking sports bra that had lost all of its support. And I should have bizzed it the night before. It had a gray tint to it, and it really wasn't gray. It was white. And if I'd have known it was going to be a picture day, I'd have gotten a spray tan. But anyway, they said, take your top off to me and Becky, and they go, just leave on your sports bra and your spandex, and we're going to take your picture. And I was like, whoa, wait a minute. And I didn't want those little boys to not ever want to marry and have children. So I said, Becky, me and you, we're going in the back. I said, I'm taking Becky's picture and she'll take mine. So we went in the back room, and Becky went. And I said, what are you doing, Becky? Don't you want to win this thing? I want to win it. So I took my spandex and shoved it under my stomach and went. Thank you. Oh, it was a sight. These kids put it on the internet because that's what kids do. So if y'all Google it and you see this poor woman with her head cut off with these 2 feed sacks, oh, it was a sight. But what they said, they go, okay, and when I saw that, I thought, oh my gosh, you are what you eat, and I look like a big bun, is what I look like. But they said, you're going to eat paleo, and it's what God put upon the earth to sustain us. So if you can run it down and kill it, dig it out of the ground, pick it off of a bush, you can eat it. So that's lean meats, fruits, vegetables, nuts, berries, and seeds. That's no grain, no dairy. When's the last time any of y'all ever got off of white flour? Anybody? Oh, and you still can yell. Okay. Good for you. Oh my gosh, I had the shakes. Becky and I both were shaking. We drank a bunch of coffee. Then we had to have our teeth whitened. Anyway, my husband said, you are so hateful. Will you please eat a piece of white bread? I mean, it was awful. I mean, oh, how horrible if somebody had to get off of heroin. I mean, and I don't know what that's like, but I watched Shaft when I was little, and I remember it being a booger when somebody had to get off of heroin. This felt similar. It may not have been. Anyway, they took the after picture, and I made sure I had a spray tan. Let me tell you that, honey, because a spray tan takes 12 pounds off of you. Anyway, I had a spray tan. I had on a really cute sports bra and spandex. And I took mine, and I'm ashamed to tell y'all, but I won that thing. Oh, thank you. I'm so ashamed that y'all are giving me that love. I know y'all are thinking, what happened, Leanne? I'll tell you what happened. I spotted a tortilla. That's what happened. Oh, y'all, it is summer finally. I know. I'm so tickled that we now got spring and we're about to get into summer. Okay, it's bathing suit time. I know y'all are tickled. To go and try on bathing suits. Yay. I'd rather take a bullet. But it's that thing everybody has to do. I did a big show for a bunch of women one time, and a woman came up to me and said, have you ever seen the swim dress at Land's End at Sears? And I was like, no, I'm not dead yet. But she goes, no, I'm not. It'll change your life. So I go to the Sears in my hometown. Have y'all been to Sears lately? There's not a soul in Sears. There's nobody shopping, nobody working. The lights are all on. I thought, are they running dope out of Sears? But I got a swim dress and I'm beautiful in it. I'm beautiful in it. It covers up all my boogity boo. Okay. So what I've worn for years, over the years, is a miracle suit. The miracle suit is at department stores. It's got a tag on it that says lose 10 pounds in 10 minutes. And you do, because you sweat yourself to death trying to get it on. because it's a one piece and there's a girdle in it. I know, gross. Okay, have you eaten? All right, there's a girdle in it, so it smooths you out real cute through here. You look real nice through here because it squeezes your fat out and every other hole. And don't get it wet. Somebody will have to cut it off of you. So I buy it. I bought it for years. I bought it and I looked terrible in it. And I knew it, so I'd buy a big sarong and like wrap it around my body and then act like I'm reading a book. Okay, so my good friend knew that I was buying miracle suits. She goes, I want one. So she took her 14-year-old girl and they went to the department store and they got in the dressing room and the 14-year-old was sacking her mama up in this bathing suit. They both broke out in a sweat over their lip. And the 14-year-old said, ooh, gross. Mom, put it back. Let's get out of here. She said, I can't. I got to buy it. I just peed in it. Thank y'all so much. I had a ball.
Oh, man, that lady's hilarious.
It was good.
I like the dry bar comedies. They're fucking funny. All right, well, let's play a song and see where we're at with our morning. Ooh, what's this one? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Beauty queen of only 18, she had some trouble with herself. He was always there to help, but she always belonged to someone else. I drove for miles and miles and wound up at your door. I've had you so many times, but somehow I want more. I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while. She will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. Tap on my window, knock on my door. Wanna make you feel beautiful. I know I tend to get so insecure. Doesn't matter anymore. It's not always rainbows and butterflies. It's compromise that moves us along. Yeah, my heart is full and my door's always open. Come anytime you want. I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while. She will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved, and she will be loved. I know where you hide, alone in your car. Know all of the things that make you who you are. I know that goodbye means nothing at all. Comes back and makes me catch her every time she falls. Yeah, tap on my window, knock on my door. I wanna make you feel beautiful. I don't mind spending every day out on the corner in the pouring rain. Look for the girl with the broken smile. Ask her if she wants to stay a while. And she will be loved. And she will be loved. And she will be loved. And she will be loved.
Thank you, Kimmy. This was my first Florida Gators hoodie.
Nice.
That was fucking dope. I really, really liked that version. I think I liked that version more than the original. I love those deep, slappy bass lines. They're so fun.
Yeah.
So kind of craziness. I don't know the exact date, but we're right around my 2-year anniversary for doing like production stuff full time. And so I don't know. I'm gonna we smoke and play a throwback tune way back in the day. Cheers, everybody. crazy, crazy. Kay was the very first comment on the very first Breakfast Buds morning show with me and Roach.
Oh.
Long time ago. All the shows are deleted now, but it's crazy to go back and like watch me and Roach trying to figure out what the hell we was doing.
Right.
And, yeah, and now here we are, 2 years later. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
But I think we'll go ahead and smoke one more and call it a morning show. I hope everybody's had a dope Monday morning. Don't miss out on the word bank this afternoon. It's going to be a dope time. Can anybody take Mama Beanz down? But hand it over to Cornbread and we'll say our farewells and call it a show.
Much love, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for the morning show. It is a great way to wake up and start your morning and your whole day. Make sure you're following everybody you're interacting with. Make sure you're following everybody in the Cove-TV stream. You don't want to miss out what's going on. It's Monday. Let's go. Stay lifted, stay positive, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. Much love, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. It has been a dope morning. Quick update. We might have to skip Guardians of Unity this week. We probably will. Our narrator's got a few things going on, so no worries. We'll catch back up next week. We'll find something cool to do on Wednesday. But just wanted to update and throw that out there. Great morning show. Please make sure that you are following Vicki B. Much love, Vicki. Great morning speaker of the Jim Rohn. That's good. I'll have to find some more of those. And great stand-up comedy. It's a great way to start the day. Hope to see everybody this afternoon. We'll play the word bank and get high and hang out. And don't miss the retoke tonight. Magic's Mad Movie Monday. It's Western night. So yeah, it's gonna be a dope day. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove-TV. Make sure you're following Sir Cop Slot. Don't miss Token Tunes every Tuesday night. Tomorrow night's the last Token Tunes of September. So we'll have a fresh playlist here in the next week after tomorrow or whatever, but next week. So definitely come and hang out. Make sure you are following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Don't miss the Europe Nanigans every Sunday morning, and then he's got a glass sale going on, I believe. So definitely check that out. Make sure that you are following Michael Hugo Manbear. Don't miss out on all the vibes that he brings to the shows. Make sure you are following Mad Productions. Don't miss out on all the music he's got coming out. Make sure that you are following Kelsey Dabbs Dabber Chick. Much love, Kels. Hope that you are feeling better. And make sure you're following Cornbread. Don't miss out on all the vibes she brings to the shows. Thank you to everybody that helped support Cove-TV. I'll make this possible. Cove-TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself. I would not be able to put all the time and effort into all the segments and games and stuff that we have going on without the help from the Cove subscribers and my parents and everybody that helps support the Cove. So much love, everybody. Thank you so much. With that being said, I hope to see everybody this afternoon. We'll hang out and play some Not Wheel of Fortune. It's the word bank. And that's great. Have a dope day, everybody. Much love. Cheers.
She sees them walking in a straight line. That's not really her style. And they all got the same heartbeat, but hers is falling behind. Nothing in this world could ever bring them down. They are invincible, and she's just in the background. And she said, I wish that I could be like the cool kids, 'cause all the cool kids play seem to fit them. I wish that I could be like the cool kids, like the cool kids. Be like the cool kids, be like the cool kids, be like the cool kids.
That's such a ridiculous song. Much love, everybody.
Much love, everybody.
High down.